Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy WillPWR in the building. Today we got a video titled The Lamest People on the Internet. Video by St. Don. A few days ago we dropped a video about Jack Doherty and his whole fall off, and that video did really well. So I say that because I'm expecting him to be in this video as well. Before we get into this video though, make sure you guys like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get to the video.
The internet's got its variety of niches and groups, but I think I found the lamest one. You know, looks maxes. This is them, but like even lamer somehow.
Look at this dude.
I'm talking about people that make black pill content. This is a group of people that believe looks and genetics are the most important thing in life, and they decide how every interaction is gonna go, which is, you know, sort of right, but also so far from the truth. And the thing that makes these people so lame is that they're quote-unquote straight men who edit other men because they think they look good, or they argue about which man they think looks better in a comment section, and just bully people who aren't conventionally attractive. When I know damn well these people are behind their desk looking like this, and telling me this guy's right eyebrow is bigger than his left, so he's cooked. And then
Bro, it's so bad, bro. Genetics and looks are something that you can't control. You know what I mean? You can only do what you can with your looks, but you cannot control your genetics or your looks. So I say focus on the things that you can control. Whoever's on the internet, because I know there's dudes who actually do this on the internet, straight lames, man. I think this is how Marlon got famous, because there's a bunch of y'all on the internet literally like pretty much rating a whole nother dude.
To tell me this is the peak of male beauty. Alright, bro. As a part of this video, I've looked into the species I'ma call BP people or black pill people. I've studied their behavior and learned their lingo, and really I don't like what I found. And just to be clear, black pill is more like an extreme version of looks maxing, not necessarily all looks maxes, but you know, drag making that distinction. The first place I looked to study these creatures was TikTok. There's a good chance that you've come across a black pill edit or two. Normally what these consist of is a stitch of somebody saying something like, oh, looks don't matter, or someone that's not seen as conventionally attractive literally doing anything.
Yeah, but I'm kind, smart, thoughtful, and caring, and those are things that matter more.
What did this poor lady do to you? Literally anyone can get hit with a black pill edit, nobody is safe. And normally the people that make these edits obviously leave their face out because almost 100% of the time they look like this. But on the rare
Do you know how shallow you have to be to think that looks matter the most in life?
Occasion where the editor includes themselves in, it's so obvious every single time because you just see this ethereal looking world-renowned model and then this nigga. Okay, just try and figure it out yourself. Let me show you an edit and I want you to figure out which one is the person that made it. Did you find them? Bruh. Let's try another one. People in the comments are just flaming this nigga too. This guy just replied with this image. Fitting. I don't know where this nigga thought he was going with this. That's not a sneak-in, that's trespassing. When being nice does not cost anything. Okay, but on TikTok you also find the higher ranking BP people having mug-offs. I mean,
nah, bro, having a mog-off, bro? Nah, that can't
But
be
can
real,
we address
bro.
the elephant in the room, though?
This
BP business is kind of zest. Really look at the facts here, alright? We have men editing other men because they think they look good. And I've looked at how these people act and speak too. They worship Marlon like a deity because they like the way that he looks. I don't know about you,
just weird,
but that sounds a little sus to me. You know, if they're taking back shots or not, that's not really my concern. I just had to point it out.
I saw gay, so I said gay.
But these BP people like to throw around the term female gaze. The whole goal of BP, I guess, is to capture the female gaze. And they actually do have a calculated way that they measure attractiveness. It's not just, oh, I think this guy looks better. And this is known as PSL. And alongside PSL, they also use the term appeal. Appeal is more just people finding you attractive regardless of your PSL. Now with PSL, this is where we get shit like this. This is what you would call a PSL god. But a PSL god wouldn't necessarily have appeal. Because again, look at this shit. So I guess PSL is purely for the male gaze then. My zesty theory is being proven again. And I find this is no better time than any to really dive into the BP terminology. First word you probably already know, it's Chad. These are people that the BP community can collectively agree, you know, look good. So mainly like these three models. And then we have Chad Light. What am I talking about, cunt? But anyways, this is just a little lower. You wouldn't really be considered a Chad, but I don't know if you have to apply for Chad status. Is that something that they do? I don't know. Bruh. But if you're an unidentified attractive person, you're what's known as an unknown slayer. Like this random ass kid in the back of this video, he went viral on TikTok for a little bit. people calling him Unknown Slayer. Another example is this one guy. I just wanted to point it out because of this comment. Nigga said bro is real life Marlon.
Bro, what the f is you even talking about, bro?
What the f does that mean, bro? I'm telling you, they worship this nigga Marlon like a deity.
Bruh,
they don't even
on his
consider him real. And if you're the
on
very
his
pinnacle
meat.
of male attractiveness, you're what's
Gotta
known
chill.
as a true Adam. And this one guy they call a true Aladdin because he's Middle Eastern. There's not really a pattern there because that's the only example I could find. So maybe there's a different true so-and-so depending on the race. I don't know. And then we have the term high tier normie or HTN for short, which means you're a really good looking person for somebody that's not an actor or model, just missing out on Chad Light status. There's also mid-tier normie, which is somebody who out of 10 is like a 6 to a 7. I know what I just said. Just be cool, please. Then there's a low-tier
6,
normie,
7.
which is pretty much just an
had to
average looking
do it, though.
person. And then, you know, sub 5.
Protect your
Dang, bro, I freaking hate when that ass pop up out of nowhere and scare the brakes off me. Finna get that YouTube Premium, y'all. That's the next step. I'm over here investing in new cameras, new mics. Finna try to get a soundboard. But y'all like, bro, please get YouTube Premium. That's all we ask, bro. You got all this bread for the content, but you not getting YouTube Premium, man. That's
But
I'm sorry. I'm gonna get YouTube Premium.
that's pretty much all the dumbass terminology these niggas use. But we also have the president of Black Pill, Clav. You know, interesting guy. People call him the insecure final boss.
Marlon logs all of you? Yeah, but he's black. No, he's not.
Reasonable take. But overall, the whole belief with Black Pill
Just
is
hating.
lookism, which means if you're chopped, people are just gonna treat you worse.
Just hating,
Obviously,
bro.
people do treat you different depending on how you look. You see how they did Dream? Bro, people who had never heard of him were just flaming him after the face reveal. Just because he looked a little bit like Rumpelstiltskin. It's really just the angle he recorded it. He's not even chopped for real. See? But you know, the idea of people treating you differently just
That's
because of how you
hilarious,
look,
bro.
Black pillars just do too much with it.
Would Charlie Kirk have gotten assassinated if he were Chad? Well, probably not, and here's why. Good-looking people experience something called the halo effect, so it's quite possible that if Charlie were to be better-looking, someone wouldn't have hated him enough to assassinate him.
The whole message is just lost to me now. I don't even know
What,
what's
bro?
going on.
Not
The
even
belief in
lying,
this
yeah.
idea is objectively wrong
lost me
and
with
also
that one.
lame. Please find a place of employment. Where are you finding this time to edit over people that you have been chopped? See, self-improvement and I guess looks maxing by extension is not necessarily a bad thing. And honestly, I believe having deep pockets is more powerful than looking good. Let's take this guy Cuffham, for example. See, I'm not gonna say he's chopped. Let's just let the results speak.
The first algorithm we'll look at is designed to judge the beauty or attractiveness of your face. We'll give you a
Bro,
score.
I have homies who look like Cuffham.
But he has motion and he's pretty financially abundant and he has managed to acquire females. Money and status really has a larger influence on how you look. Am I about to make my own pill? I'm gonna call that shit purple pill or PP for short. But deep in
You know, I'll tell you one thing, man. If you're not really blessed in the looks department, you gotta be blessed in like how you, not even gonna say how you dress, but how you smell. Cause if you ugly and you smell bad, people definitely not rocking with you. But I know people who have been ugly, like just not so pleasing to the eye, but they smell really good. So it's like, well, you just bumped yourself up. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah. If you
Elon
can't
Musk
look
could
good,
really
smell
bag
good.
more than a broke ass nigga that looks like this. And Elon really built like a Tesla for real. But it doesn't really matter because that 0.7 in his net worth could retire several generations, alright? Yet black pillars still believe looks are everything, you slow ass niggas. So you know, instead of smashing your skull, how about you get some motion? Looks maxes, black pillars, they're a community and they like to share their knowledge. And the best place to see this in action is Reddit/looksmaxing advice. Whatever you do, if you want actual advice, do not look on here. Let's take a look, shall we? 15, male, is it over for me? Nigga in the comments said, you could just be famous. All right. Bro must have taken PP. That stands for purple pill, by the way. Okay, next. What can I do? Please be honest. Okay, so niggas are trolling. Okay, so the 1 in a billion chance that, okay, the 1 in 0 chance that this is real. It's time to let it go, Unc. Let me try to find some actual serious ones then. All right, this guy, 28, chronically single, and I know my forehead is huge. Okay, sounds reasonable. His forehead cannot be that bad. Interesting. I'm sure the
Yeah.
comments have some helpful
What's on your mind, brother?
reasonable. His forehead cannot be that bad.
Brother, what's on your mind? How? That has to be Photoshop, bro.
Interesting. I'm sure the comments have some helpful suggestions. Shaved head might be the move. Maybe balance it out with a light goatee. You evil ass nigga, okay? You know what you're doing, bro. Gain about 30 pounds and you grow into that head. Is that something you can
grow
do?
into
You
it?
can grow into a head. Tell women you can read minds. Next.
Nigga, just become a supervillain, bro.
Surprisingly, a lot of women are on this subreddit too. I don't think they really reply to posts, but they put a lot of them up. And maybe my black pillars being zesty theory was wrong, because a lot of them put up shots instead of actually giving advice.
That's
How
hilarious,
big is my forehead? 1 to 10. You know, coming from the last one, you know, I'm gonna give this shit a 1. I think a lot of people in the comments forgot that question though, especially fucking Shakespeare over here. I'm captivated by how pretty you are. I would kiss that big forehead. It's not big, just kissable is all. I'll give it to you. You're tough, I guess, twin. Shut of the year. And then there's this guy that just said, can I have your number, please?
Oh my goodness, Valentine!
Oh man, earbud is just shocking the brakes off. Bro, my cat's been chewing on my earbuds, bro. Now I'm afraid my brain is gonna be like, zzz.
No, that is not the shot.
That's air, bro. That's straight air. And you know, sometimes even the girls' posts get flamed. You find me attractive. Why/why not? See, a lot of these comments are just not nice. But one stood out to me. This guy said, you look like you're offended by everything. Honestly, not a bad observation. You can't hate it. Okay, the more I dive down this subreddit, the less I believe it's actually serious. Just look at some of these posts. Is it over for me? 214 male. It's been over for quite some time, Abe. 19 female. How do I improve my looks? Reincarnation, man. Okay, I'm gonna just leave it there, but you know, message of the vid, take PP, not BP.
Yeah, man, let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. Go ahead and like and subscribe if y'all enjoyed the video. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.